We got baited.
Hey, I want that one. My boy.
Alright, so what's up everybody? Today we got a lot more information regarding Modern Warfare, and today the plot has officially taken. I'm seeing homies going in, homies firing dopamine, and also there are a lot of disappointed people as well. People mad, people throwing salt everywhere. We have microtransaction ops for to talk about. We have a Chinese mofo, not by the name of Victor, not by the name of Victor. This time I'm talking about another Chinese mofo engaging, and it's you know, the plot is thickening, guys. I also asked the leaker about the campaign reveal date, and he also gave me a date last night, and today Trek has officially teased DLC 4 and kind of low-key gave us a date, right? So I want to talk about that. There's just a lot of stuff going around. I'm gonna be combining everything in this video, so let's just get right into it. And before we get right into it, I have an important sponsor message. As always, remember to be nice to people, look both ways before crossing the street, very important, and smash that like button. Now, first of all, I want to clap it up and I want to appreciate, and this is quite sad because I don't know, man. I feel like that I'm gonna cry after I see the ending cutscene of DLC 4. DLC 4 is coming out in microtransactions ops 4 in the next coming weeks, right? And this is what Mr. Travis Wong said, and I quote,
"Officially, 10 years on Call of Duty has been an honor to play Takio Diego, and an endless number of soldiers and zombies has been killed by gamers around the world."
End quote. And you can see the homie going up and down, not going right and left, because that's what Chinese people not like doing, and it's quite sad. And obviously gotta clap it up for the homie, because it looks like that he mocap for Takio for 10 years, and he also did it for Diego, or how he would say Diego, right? Diego. It's quite sad, but it also hints at the fact that this is gonna be a CGI cutscene. I mean, DLC 4 intro cutscene, it's probably gonna be CGI. Who knows, it might still be animated, we never know, right? But it looks like that he mocapped, right? He finished mocapping for DLC 4, and who knows, we might get a real CGI intro cutscene and a real ending cutscene. I hope that at least the ending cutscene is a real CGI. I don't really care about the intro. I mean, I technically do, and I know that Trek budget has been cut and they're already working on Black Ops 5, right? And I don't know, if I see the intro and the outro being CGI, my mind will be blown. Obviously, we were all expecting DLC 3 to be like that, but it was animated. It wasn't really a deal breaker, but we knew that DLC 3 is gonna be the second last map, and this is gonna be the last map. This is gonna be the map that will end the storyline, so you know what I mean, right? On the other hand, though, we got this narrative plot right here that actually started to thicken up, and we have the homie by the name of Cody who was like, Taylor, story trailer, question mark, and Taylor was like, okay, sounds good, and RW was like, tonight, and Taylor was like, hold on, let me check. And when I click on one more reply, Cody was like, waiting with a smiley emoji. Then Sukraj came out of nowhere at me and a bunch of other people, and he was like, I'm waiting for the notification from YouTube saying Call of Duty Modern Warfare campaign trailer. Campaign trailer, everybody. And then Akin was like, Skizzle X. Sukraj was like, Skizzle X. And Lexon was like, true, we want a trailer, but don't spoil anything, but just try to make us entertain and hype at Taylor Kurosaki. And if you specifically click on this reply right here, you can see the homie Ben was like, Taylor spilled the beans, and Taylor was like, beans will be spilled. And just as I feared, this is the same guy, the same Taylor Kurosaki, and saying not the same thing. Taylor is the guy who's saying soon every time. Like, I'm not sure if he got a wife or not, but his wife would be like, yo, let's have a kid, right? He's like, soon, I got work to do, but soon, okay, we're gonna take care of that business. So he's that kind of guy. Honestly, I don't believe anything, okay? They say soon, it might be a decade later, it might be a century later. So don't let your dogs out. But on the other hand, though, Trek actually put up a full article about DLC 4 and what's to come, and this is important. This kind of ties with Modern Warfare stuff and what I heard from a leaker, because last night I hit the leaker up and I was like, hey, do you know when we're gonna see Modern Warfare's campaign trailer or gameplay? And he gave me a date last night, and I'm gonna actually put a screenshot in just a little bit and show you the date and the timing, just so you know what I mean. But I want to make a point here, right? Because Treyarch said Zombies DLC 4 arrives in September. And before I read you this here, I want to show you what DK Dynamite said. He also has the leaker. I'm not sure with who he is talking with. I can only assume that he's talking with the same leaker that the Gaming Revolution got, who he introduced me to. So basically, I feel like it's just one leaker, right? But there might be plenty of leakers just going around, and I don't want to blow anybody's cover, okay? I'm not gonna do that. But DK Dynamite was like dropping some pretty big this week: Black Ops 4, Zombies, DLC 4, and DLC 5. I don't believe DLC 5 though, but I do know that it's a big possibility. I mean, I'm not gonna go into that talk. That might be a separate video on the channel. Yes, there are a lot of hints that suggest that DLC 5 will be coming up, but do I want DLC 5? I don't know, man. I don't like Black Ops 4 at all. But these are all the important dates. Obviously nothing happened on the 2nd because it was the Labor Day riots, but that was a guess though. And September 3rd is today, so we obviously got a tease. And September 10th is what we're hearing when we're gonna get the trailers. So next Tuesday, it makes sense they might drop a trailer then, because we do know that September 12th is gonna be the beta date, right? And then September 24th is it's another Tuesday, and according to this leak, it looks like that's when we're gonna see the Zombies map. And prior to Treyarch saying that DLC 4 arrives in September, a lot of people were like, hey, I don't believe that leak. It's probably gonna come out in October, right? But now we know that it's gonna be coming out in September, and we do know that the beta is gonna end on September 23rd. I believe it's 23rd, right? That's a Monday, and that's gonna be the last day of the beta. And September 24th is the last Tuesday, so it kind of makes sense. Now, why do I say like this has a link with Modern Warfare? I'm gonna get to that because it surely does have a link, because this is what Treyarch says.
Keep an eye out on our social channels this week for the first new story details on our final Zombies experience in Black Ops 4. There will be plenty to unpack, all in due time. Until then, my friends, old and new, we stand in the brink of victory.
And obviously this is the hand of Rustman. But Treyarch says this week, so maybe on Thursday or Friday we're gonna get something else, and maybe September 10th is when we're gonna get the trailer, or maybe they're gonna drop a trailer this week, because we do know that next week it's gonna be Modern Warfare beta. And the leaker who I spoke with him yesterday when Treyarch didn't announce this, and the leaker said that it's a rumor date. I'm gonna put it on the screen so you know what I'm saying. He says October 1st is something he has been hearing, and we do not know what it will be, but he says that it's what he's hearing, and that's when we're gonna get the campaign reveal. And October 1st is a Tuesday, and it's gonna fall in the release month, so I low-key believe it. Yes, it is a little bit too late though, but it actually kind of works, and I would rather have a trailer or something. I would rather have it than not have it at all, right? And I know that a lot of people wanted like gameplay demos, myself included, okay? I wanted something. I wanted at least one mission gameplay. I wanted to see them volumetric lights. I wanted to see that ray tracing, right? But it looks like that they're only gonna be dropping a story trailer, because that's what Taylor has been teasing on Twitter, and obviously that's what Taylor has teased on a podcast, right? And we also have Nero Shenma, who has been throwing a lot of spice at Treyarch Studios, man. And I quote, 3-year game, remember that? Question mark, obviously. And it's quite sad that even Nero Cinema going in, but he's spitting facts, right? But at the same time though, I guess I'm gonna let it slip for the sake of DLC 4. Like, I don't like Black Ops 4 at all. The game had potential, right? And they ruined it with microtransactions. And I gotta be real, Black Ops 4 camos and those I even forgot what they were called, like variants and stuff like that. They had like mastercrafts, right? Mastercrafts were probably the best thing about Black Ops 4 right now, because everything feels recycled. Blackout was amazing, it still is amazing, but I don't play no more. But I'm gonna let it slip for DLC 4, because DLC 4 is gonna be the last map, and really hoping that they don't ruin the ending cutscene. Also, on the other hand though, this is kind of surprising, because we're hearing that Infinity Ward says that the nuke was actually in Modern Warfare multiplayer event build. So, you know, the homies who were hooked on G Fuel, who had SCUF gaming controllers, overclocked keyboards ready, with overclocked mouses, with SSDs installed in their consoles, with gigabyte internet speeds, Ethernet plugged in, fully on LAN mode, who were drinking G Fuel after every kill. Well, they weren't able to get that because pretty much everyone was drinking G Fuel, right? Like, everyone was promoting G Fuel and everyone was hooked on that G Fuel. Everyone was in fact high on G Fuel. Well, they weren't able to get that nuke, and right now, like, a lot of speculation is going around that the nuke in Modern Warfare will be actually 30 kills and not 25 kills. And this is speculation though, because I feel like that somebody said that someone actually had 25 kills and they couldn't get a nuke during the multiplayer event, right? And obviously that leads to this speculation that it is not gonna be 25 kills but rather 30 kills, which is a little bit hard. But at the same time though, this game is gonna have like 100 players, right? Like 50v50, 32 versus 32, 20 versus 20 and stuff like that. So I feel like that it's still gonna be pretty easy, but at the same time gonna be pretty hard for me because I only drink water, right? So that is all the news. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like and subscribe for more. I'm gonna keep you all in the loops. Check out some other videos on the screen, and I will see you in the next one.